Hello and welcome to my new Let's Play. This is my third attempt to actually start on this map. I was fraught with problems, not due to the map, one was. The second one was due to me waffling on, and my microphone has a mute button, so I literally recorded a massive session. I did episode rules of engagement, which I always explain the rules of any Let's Play, plus episode 1, all in one. I streamlined it. Then got to editing and realised not a sausage. Now you can, of course, dub straight on top of that. That's 3 hours of waffling and thinking about what you said. So do you know, I thought, let's just start this again. So, Medvedin. I have got a start from scratch, and I have also got new farmer. I am going to contrast those, and I'm going to put new farmer edited sections just to show you how absolutely wonderful the map maker has been. Very generous with the new farmer mode, as most are. So I stripped the assets and showed you exactly what you got, and obviously you only get half value for everything you sell, so it's stupendous amount. Now I was waffling on and saying that yeah, basically I love start from scratch because I think all content creators wish to show the maximum growth that you can get from a Let's Play, and I'm no different. So, bottom line is, I'm on a start from scratch, I have no equipment, and I'm going to change the rules a little bit, but I'm going to show you this. I always do this is my first thing, but I'm going to try and streamline this and make it a little bit tiny, a bit quicker. I don't want it on hard, I find that too difficult. I mean, I don't mean I can't do it, I've done it, but right, I want everything on, except for periodic ploughing, because I don't find you've still got to plough after everything else. That's going to be on slow. Fuel usage is on normal. I'm going to give myself a slight break. I want try to fuel limit on. I want maintenance cost at 50, an interval at 25, paint cost the same, and I have tested this now. I'm quite happy with that. Starting to throttle, no. Quick stop, no. And I think I always miss. I can never find. No, it's because it's off on start from scratch. Right. So, rules of engagement. What are we going to do? We're a normal economy. We are going to allow contracts, bank loans, and leasing. I don't want this to be horrible. I really don't. But I have given me the ultimate battle. I hate this new 500 grand, but you don't really have 500 grand. So we're going to repay that. We're just going to have what is ours. That's all we're going to do. What I'm going to do is because it is difficult now on start from scratch, and it is. I mean, it was difficult enough on FS 19 with 500 grand, let alone 300 grand that's truly your own and bank loans. So what I'm going to do, having gone through this twice before, now I know exactly where I'm going to go, because I've literally, and I showed you, going through all of these beautiful sections. I'm going to choose 48, which for some reason is exceptionally good value at only 71,208. Whereas, if you look at anything else that's a similar size, you will see it is a fraction of the price. Yes, it represents the absolute pinnacle of wonderfulness for this map, and it's close to the shop. So what is there not to like? So that's my land, right? Okay. So that only leaves us 228. I am going to sort of be clever as well. I'm going to do what I normally do. We have got absolutely no equipment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one decent placeable, which is going to skid me as well. Yeah, I've found exactly where I want this. It's very flat down this end. I'm going to put it near the tree, but not in the shadow of the tree. So productions, I should know exactly where this goes because I've done this so many times. Yes, never ever have I had a Let's Play fight me quite like this has, that I really, really want to do, and I really do. It is a fantastic map. But I do know a little bit more, having done a couple of contracts on this map. Hilly, you think? Don't be fooled by the seemingly flatness of this, because, trust me, go any higher and you are going to require a beastly tractor. You have been warned. Yes, having done the contract yesterday, the Landini Robo was struggling taking an empty bale trailer up to the contract field, which was Yes, 45 and 46. Now, they were beastly. Getting up that hill in between 19 and 31, oh, that is a beast of a hill. It truly is. Ah, yes. Ah, that is still here when you do it. Yes, slight mistake by the map maker. One piece of equipment left on start from scratch. And I'm not complaining, because that means I have got a piece of equipment which you don't normally get. Oh, nearly taken out by a car. Yes, the traffic's a bit ferocious as well. Okay, and yes, this has been planted with grass, which magically grows. It does it no matter what, and I'm quite pleased with that. So yes, we have one very large field. For an absolute snippet, we have one placeable. What I'm going to do now, what I normally do, in a situation where I've got absolutely no money, is I'm going to give myself a year to, well, initially a year. I'm going to explain this because I don't think I explained it very well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle through the year. I've got 135 grand, and I think everyone would agree that's a tad hard to do, to actually buy any kind of equipment, even with the most best modded tractors in the game. I don't think I could afford much at all, and certainly no equipment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a slight break. I'm going to give myself a year to get some set of equipment. It doesn't have to be. I get a slight tick up, and it is a slight tick up from the placeable, quite a decent one, but not game changing, not with just the one, but it is good. I'm not going to pretend it's only £50 a day or something silly. But yes, and I was explaining also why I like to start from scratch, because the growth, you see the true growth. I came from practically nothing. We've got, one field, one placeable, little old me, but very kindly, we have one tedder left behind by the map maker. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. We shall keep that, absolutely. So our first piece of grass equipment. So I'm going to use the sleep anywhere, and we are going to give ourselves I always insist on any Let's Play, if I do this type of thing, that we start in August the same as everybody else. So that gives me a minimum of 1 year to sleep through until next year, to try to find enough tick up and equipment. Now obviously that's still quite hard to do, but we shall see what we're doing. Having done this 3 times, and the first time getting the dream set of equipment on New Farmer was absolutely phenomenal. I didn't do the wait until next August, I might add. I just stripped the assets down and just left myself with nearly 3 million in the bank, and then just bought tractors. And lo and behold, first day on sales were 2 of the best tractors in the game. So yes, it was a win-win. Dream team. It was absolutely spot on. You will see that. I'm going to sort of show a little bit, a cut down version of that, just so you can see how wonderful the map maker is. And also, I think what detracts from the challenge, I personally think, although obviously it is lovely to have the farmyard and all the beautiful, and this was a fantastic farmyard, it really was, but I want to sort of show maximum growth. I want to do it ourselves so that you can see absolutely nothing to this, and you can see that growth. As I said, rules of engagement, normal economy, bank loans allowed, leasing allowed, contracts allowed on this Let's Play. Now I'm not sure if there are any toys or anything like that. I couldn't think of the name. Anything like the toys, collectibles, that's the proper term. Yes, I'm not sure, so I'm not going to make any things about that in case there are or there aren't. I haven't seen any, and I don't know what they would look like, but I'm sure if they're anything like all the others, I may know if I see one. So I don't know if there are. But it is a beautiful map, and I'm going to try to show that. We are quite close to the store with our field 48, whereas you actually start near field 21. This patch there is, including field 21, that is where you normally start, which is a long way. Although that little logging road does run straight down, but it's still a long road, and it's a huge hill. So I've given myself a slight break. We are starting quite much closer than we were before, and don't know why that field is so good, but it's certainly, I'm not complaining. The map maker's given me a start from scratch. Yes, those are 2 courseplay courses. The field edges are a little bit weird. It's a brand new map released this week, so it's not really surprising. So then I'm going to go to speed time up. We're going to go through the sales in Europe, and we're going to find, well, Medvedin is a made-up place, but it sounds pretty European to me. So yeah, it's on euros, and we're going to speed through and see what kind of equipment we can get in the year. And let's, of course, let's look at the sales today. You never, oh my life, the new 1630. Oh wow, that'd make a cracking. It's only 60 horsepower, but it's got a front loader. You could actually have that as the leave it at the shop and have it as a loader, so that's a definite, absolutely yes. We'll leave it. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm not going to stick anything like front loader attach. Everything's going to be standard to begin with, so we're going to buy that definitely. Yeah, we've got to go for that. That's absolutely a bargain. You very rarely see the masses with any more than 40% off. So to get nearly 60% off that is a, yeah, and again, it's a cracking tractor. That was the star of the show in my Rizu Forest, and it is a beast, fully upgraded to the 220, and it is, no, sorry, I've got the 280, the one above this, but nevertheless, this is still a cracking starting tractor that's probably going to be challenged somewhat by the hills. No, 10 metre. It's a big field. That's way too. It's a shame because it would be nice to actually. Oh, does it do water as well? Oh wow, that's not bad. It's not for that kind of money, right? We were going to do it as well. Absolutely. Yeah, we will. And mind you, let's make sure we can afford that first, because that is, yeah, we can. Even my. We're going to leave everything off, as I say, because I want to give ourselves as much as possible. Well, now that was very unexpected for the very first day. So we have 4 pieces of equipment on day 1 and still 60 grand left. Right, now we shall rest till tomorrow. We shall scour the dealerships across the land and the second-hand sales on eBay and, yeah, all those type of places. Motor Mart. Right, so let's see what's happening tomorrow. Now this, if this goes to the way it normally does, when you do the sleep anywhere on the very first day, it usually does that glitch where you don't actually sleep. Yeah, like that. Weird. I don't understand why, but it does. It's so predictable that I even predicted it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do though is I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Obviously I've explained what I'm going to do, so from this point onwards I'm going to stop this at next August, but I'm going to speed this through. All I'm going to do is see what comes in, see what ticks up, get a set of equipment. If we can do fertilising or cultivating jobs or whatever, we've just got enough to. And I want all second hand, that's what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't have to be a full lineup. If I've got some grass, a baler and a mower, then and I can then, when I start, I will allow me to buy brand new equipment. But I have got to have enough equipment to start, even if it's only, say, the grass business, or it's just a harvester and a trailer, and we can do that. But also we need a seeder then as well, because we've got grass. Yeah, so it's got to fit. With that field, it would fit more grass work, and we have also a tedder, but we shall see what the equipment does to us. So from this point onwards, I'm going to go into time-lapse mode, and I'm going to say my words. I'm going to wake up next August at the very least, and if we've got enough to start, we will start. If not, then we'll go through to a second year. Very rarely do I need to go beyond that, but I'm going to speed this up so that it's not too boring for you. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that's interesting. It is. We could almost do that. We've got a baler wrapper. We've got a baler. We just haven't quite. We've even got a mower. Yes, I know. I did say it doesn't have to be perfect. We can mow our field, and I know that's going to be absolutely vile. But I can set courseplay going. We've probably just about got the wages. Let me just check one thing. And that is that the Reich converts to a bale trailer. If it does, we're on a roll. We do need a baler wrapper. Sorry, front loader. Now that's where the little John Deere might come in handy. I'm not sure of the reach though. But let's just check this. He says as he totally misses the the trailer attacher. Yeah, honestly, this is just obviously a bad day at the office. Yeah, you shouldn't take yourself too seriously though. Yeah. I do love this map. It is very, very interesting. I just wanted to get this going. This may or may not develop into a full-blown Let's Play, but it is for now. This is just, I like to do 100, excellent, and 250. Let's customise. Can you go to bale? Oh no, it is what it is. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, that's not the end of the world. It really isn't that we have got that. It really isn't. No, we still... I'm trying to think what we can do. We can bale, we can do silage, as in we can wrap them when we've baled them. Now, I wonder if this is 200, I think it's 210 horsepower. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the thing. I'm sure it is 210. It can go up to 300, but it's what it is now. Yeah, 210 horsepower. Now, I'm sure the baler is 250? 245. We may get away with that. Just about. We may. We need to repair that. That could be the baler. We have the beginnings of a cunning plan. We are going to have to... I did say, when you start, this is going to be very tough. I've got to be honest, very tough. Because the one thing we have got is our field of grass, which, yeah, that should be fully grown now. And then some, after a year. I would be very worried if Field 48 wasn't grown to the fullest extent that it possibly could do. Yeah, well, it's remembered my things from the last time I was on the map. It's switched weed and mulched off. Oh, wow. Always never ceases to amaze me. I have to switch grass off to actually see that it's ready to harvest. Yeah, it's fully ready to harvest, as ready to harvest as it possibly can be. So, that is our only asset that we have to begin with. We've got 7,858. We're going to have wages to come out of that. We've got to repair. Yeah, we have. Let's see. Luckily, repairs are quite low, and this is very, very cheap to buy in the first place. So, let's repair this. We want the front loader attacher. Luckily, this is very, very cheap for this. I think it's £1,000. The only thing I'm unsure of is... Oh no, we need to customise. We do need front loader attacher now. Oh, it's a stole. Oh, I thought it was its own. Oh my life, this is seriously gonna... Okay. Now, if I'm determined I'm going to start this year, and boy, if I made that difficult for me, then yeah. Obviously it's fully grown, so we can't fertilise it even if we want. So what we're going to get off that field is what we're going to get off that field. We've got the means to mow. So I think what I'm going to do first and foremost is quickly get across and start mowing, because that's going to take absolutely forever. I am going to time lapse the actual... We need to repair this as well. Yeah, I know it's... Oh, actually... Oh, we're going to have to do what I did that other time. Yeah, I suppose we could... Yeah, there is one thing I could do, and that's I could literally cut and bale straight away without a windrower. That would work. I'm not sure. I bet you the baler's going to cost an absolute fortune to repair. Right. Okay. Right, let's go across. We should just fix the baler, go across and do that, and hopefully we'll, at least it's only one set of wages if I'm going to do that, because I should be manually. That was the other thing. I did say leasing was allowed, and being as we are so tight, mind you, there is a really reasonable. We'll see what we've got once we've done all this. We're going to have to wrap as well. It's going to take absolutely ages. As I said, I'm going to time lapse this. But yeah, this is the worst I've ever seen. It is good as well. I mean, it's not all bad. Oh, it's never going to do this. As good as it is, it's 175 horsepower, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's have a look. I'm sure it is in its standard configuration. I'm sure it's a 175. Oh, it is. Ooh, it's going to struggle. I think we're going to have to send that and then bail with the... Yeah, we are. That's never going to work. Seriously isn't. So, right, yeah, okay. So 2 sets of wages now then. Got to roll with the punches. Oh, dear me. Ooh, it gets worse. And also I need to buy some twine. Read it and weep. Right, we need to do that, or we're not going to be able to do anything. So pallets of twine. Why did I switch that on? Because it's realistic. That's why. Ooh, I can't remember if it's net wrap, rounds, and where's the square? Hang on a minute. Where's the other one? Is it further along? Is it twine? Oh my life. Twine! Fantastic for the square baler. Do we care that it's... Do we care? Thought it was the crown. I was just making sure. Right, that wasn't going mad. Right, I'm going to have to go through that again, aren't I? Oh my life. Right, okay, it's actually very cheap. That's the one thing I will say. Right, so let's go for the crown. It's no more expensive. We'll buy pizzas 48. Yeah, oh wow, yeah, 750. God and Benny, this is getting worse. Oh, wrong one. I don't know that we can afford the attachments for this now. We may have to wait for the tick up tomorrow morning to actually afford to do it. No, the show must go on. If I have to do it manually the first time, then that is exactly what I will do. Right, oh, that's going to be an absolute nightmare. Right, so we want from load tools. Now then, the special one. It's very special. Oh, is it that one? It is. Now that's the one good point. It is cheap. Just make sure. It is that one for that, isn't it? If this isn't, and I've made a mistake, then I will allow myself that one, and I'll sell it back and give myself the difference. I'm sure it's the right one for this one. That's a very, very reasonable one. I'm sure it is. We're also going to need some bale spikes. I'm going to go for a multi-purpose one. I would go for that. I love the big bag winch, but we just haven't got the money. We're going to have to go, yeah. Where is it? Ah, there it is. 1200. We could really afford at the minute though, going really cheap with just a standard bale spike, couldn't we? Now there is another one that's even cheaper than that. the one that I like, or is it about the same? Let's have a look. 600, I don't think you're going to beat that. Oh, you can, it's a Safi, and I do like this. Right, we're going to start, this is going to be tricky, but that's, yeah, we've got to go as cheap as we possibly can, we truly have. That is, of course, though, if that actually does work with standard attachments. I never thought of that. Oh, at least I was right about that. Now, the old one did used to, in FS19. Oh, thank goodness for that. What kind of reach does this have? I think it's a standard reach. Yeah, we probably only go too high. Now then. So then, what are we going to do? Right, we're going to lease this, because otherwise we're just not going to have the wages to do this. We need to... Oh, it's gone. Yeah, we're going to have to repair that. And load the net. The twine. Wow, I don't think I've ever done it where it's been this tight. Would be nice to try that on 175 horses. Oh no, it's got the front mower as well. It's never going to do that. Okay. Wow. Right, 2,480 wages, that's all we've got, so yeah, anything that when it runs out, and then I'm going to have to do it myself. Now then, let's go up to the twine, load this up. Wow, this has got a big capacity. Wow. That's going to do quite a few bales, I should imagine. Oh, I know what we need to do. Let's set this to 240 max. Oh my life. Stupendous. Right, okay then. Right, being as we're not going to need this now, let's rush ahead. We need to cut the grass. Oh, which was already started. Right, we're going to make a course for them, but I'm not going to save it because I would like to eventually. Yeah, I'm literally going to go across. Yeah, I know the shortcuts for this side of the map because obviously this is the third time I've done this. Yeah, once we've got across to the field, I shall set course play and hope that 2,480 is at least enough to get the mowing done. It's a big field. I should just about manage this because it's quite a hefty mower if I remember rightly. It's only the front though. Oh, I keep forgetting that fence. The traffic is vicious as well and very fast. It's catapulted me across the map a few times. Yeah. Yes, I don't know why 48 is so reasonable, but I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Perhaps it's the map maker being generous to start from scratches. It does happen. Right, okay then. Let's set this going, and I am going to say my words. I'm going to create this job, and then I'm going to literally... Course by field. Oh, it's done 2 fields. Did this before. This is why I had to create custom field. Oh, brilliant! That's fantastic. So open the generator. 3 meters. Headlands. I think we'll just go round and round. Actually, no, we won't. We'll just do 2. No, say 4. Give a slight overlap and generate. Now then, we aren't saving this course though. make sure it can get to it. Then we should go get the rest. Right, I'm going to say my words. Everything else is going to go into time lapse because this is going to take a while. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side.